Good morning from Global Newsline. I'm David with the latest on the rapidly escalating crisis in the Middle East, where Israel has launched a series of aggressive military strikes on Iranian territory, prompting a forceful response from Tehran. In the last couple of days, Israel attacked multiple Iranian cities, including strikes on civilian infrastructure and military installations. Among the targets was reportedly Iran's national broadcasting facility, which came under fire during a live television broadcast. In retaliation, Iran has launched a new wave of ballistic missile strikes aimed at Israeli military and government targets in the cities of Tel Aviv and Haifa. Iranian officials emphasize that their response is targeted and defensive, and follows what they describe as an unprovoked Israeli assault. Despite maintaining air superiority, Israel has continued its offensive using advanced U.S.-supplied F-35 fighter jets. Iran has claimed to have shot down several of these aircraft, though those reports have not yet been independently confirmed. Adding to concerns, Israel has reportedly imposed media censorship around the conflict. Independent journalists inside Israel have reported police raids on foreign news crews, particularly in Haifa, where cameras capturing the aftermath of Iranian strikes were allegedly confiscated by authorities. Critics argue this is a clear attempt to control the narrative and obscure the extent of damage. Civilian casualties continue to mount. Iranian sources report that Israeli strikes have hit residential apartment complexes and a radio station, resulting in widespread destruction and loss of life. These claims are not widely covered in Western media, which has been criticized for focusing primarily on Israeli casualties while minimizing the impact on Iranian civilians. In a separate development, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, issued a stern ultimatum to Iran, demanding unconditional surrender. The statement was made while he abruptly left the G7 summit in Canada, and has raised fears of direct United States involvement in a war that many argue was sparked by Israeli aggression. An Iranian government spokesperson, Esmail Baghai, told Al Jazeera that Tehran is consulting with allies, including Russia and China, and warned that if the U.S. enters the conflict militarily, Iran will expand its operations to target American assets throughout the region. Simultaneously, Israeli operations in Gaza continue, with reports of over 70 Palestinian civilian deaths in recent days. This has added another layer of complexity and human cost to an already volatile situation, with growing concerns that this regional conflict could evolve into a broader international war. Global leaders are calling for restraint, but so far, diplomacy has taken a backseat to military action. We will continue to provide verified updates on this developing story. Stay with us here at Global Newsline for the latest developments.